Let's continue. Number 6. Which group of people is most vulnerable to heat-related risks shown in I-heat mobs? Letter A, teenagers. Letter B, athletes. Letter C, elderly and children. Letter D, travelers. Number 7. What is one example of a heat-related illness that I-heat mobs aim to prevent? Letter A, dengue fever. Letter B, heat stroke. Letter C, malaria. Letter D, pneumonia. Number 8. How often are I-heat mobs updated by Pag-asa? Letter A, every 6 hours. Letter B, daily. Letter C, weekly. Letter D, monthly. Number 9. What workplace measure can be taken using I-heat map information? Letter A, scheduling outdoor work in cooler hours. Letter B, increasing overtime hours. Letter C, reducing food rations. Letter D, monitoring rainfall. Number 10. Why does the heat index sometimes feel hotter than the actual temperature? Letter A, because of humidity effects. Letter B, because of wind chill. Letter C, because of solar eclipse. Letter D, because of rainfall. Number 11. How can schools use I-heat mobs for safety? Letter A, planning field trips on hot days. Letter B, suspending or adjusting outdoor activities. Letter C, increasing classroom exams. Letter D, closing canteens. Number 12. What proactive measure can households take when I-heat shows extreme heat? Letter A, wear thicker clothes. Letter B, use ventilation and hydration. Letter C, keep all windows shut. Letter D, avoid drinking water. Number 13. How do I-heat mobs complement other Pag-asa weather warnings? Letter A, by showing volcanic activity. Letter B, by focusing on heat-related risks. Letter C, by predicting earthquakes. Letter D, by showing traffic conditions. Number 14. Which outdoor activity should be carefully planned with the help of I-heat mobs? Letter A, grocery shopping. Letter B, farming and construction work. Letter C, indoor studying. Letter D, watching television. Number 15. Why should elderly people regularly check eye heat mobs? Letter A, they are less affected by heat. Letter B, they are more vulnerable to heat stress. Letter C, they have stronger resistance. Letter D, they are always indoors. Number 16. What is the main purpose of the eye heat mob? Letter A, entertainment. Letter B, weather-based education. Letter C, protecting the public from heat-related risks. Letter D, showing travel routes. Number 17. Which of the following best describes the role of color codes in eye heat mobs? Letter A, they indicate storm paths. Letter B, they show high-risk categories. They show heat risk categories. Letter C, they measure sea level rise. Letter D, they identify wind speed. Number 18. How can local government units, LGUs, use eye heat mobs? Letter A, to adjust disaster preparedness and public advisories. Letter B, to create tourist guides. Letter C, to plan election schedules. Letter D, to predict volcanic eruptions. Number 19. What type of weather factor increases the danger level in heat index readings? Letter A, high humidity. Letter B, low altitude. Letter C, cloudy skies. Letter D, light winds. Number 20. How can eye heat mobs help protect community health? Letter A, by providing early awareness of dangerous heat conditions. Letter B, by detecting virus outbreaks. Letter C, by forecasting earthquakes. Letter D, by warning about pollution only. The answer key for our Quarter 4 Earth and Space Science Lesson 9. Understanding Pag-asa eye heat mobs, protecting Filipinos from heat-related illnesses. Number 1. It's letter C, heat index. Number 2. It's letter B, index. Number 3. It's letter A, temperature and humidity. Number 4. It's letter C, to avoid heat-related illnesses. Number 5. It's letter B, different degrees of health risks. Number 6, it's letter C, elderly and children. Number 7, it's letter B, heat stroke. Number 8, it's letter A, every 6 hours. Number 9, it's letter A, scheduling outdoor work in cooler hours. Number 10, it's letter A, because of humidity effects. Number 11, it's letter B, suspending or adjusting outdoor activities. Number 12, it's letter B, use ventilation and hydration. Number 13, it's letter B, by focusing on heat-related risk. Number 14, it's letter B, farming and construction work. Number 15, it's letter B, they are more vulnerable to heat stress. Number 16, it's letter C, protecting the public from heat-related risks. Number 17, it's letter B, they show heat risk categories. Number 18, it's letter A, to adjust disaster preparedness and public advisories. Number 19, it's letter A, high humidity. Number 20, it's letter A, by providing early awareness of dangerous heat conditions. And that's it for today's lesson here on Smile Road. If you learned something new today, don't forget to hit that like button and share this video with your classmates. And make sure to subscribe and tap the notification bell so you'll be the first to know when a new lesson drops. This is Sir M, reminding you that learning doesn't stop after the bell rings. Keep asking, keep exploring, and always walk the road of knowledge with a smile. Smile Road, where curiosity meets discovery. Bye-bye. See you in our next lesson.